Yeah, empty bottles of red wine laying on the floor from last night. We got a little drunk, yeah. Now I'm a little numb. Spending hours by your bedside, talking till it's dark out somehow. Can get you off my.
Hello. How
Hi.
y'all doing on this wonderful Saturday? Today is Relationship Saturday. This is Snack Cackle Talk, and I am Lacey.
Monica, I don't look weird until you hit the button.
Hmm?
You know what we were talking about when you.
Like when we're not on here,
Yes.
we look fine.
Yes.
And then when we get on here,
Yes.
listen, listen. I feel like we should get this whole stream for free. The whole thing should be free.
Yeah, no, that's too much right.
Y'all, I know y'all see that topic. I know y'all see it. And this is part two. I should have put that on there. This is part two of this of what we talked about on Thursday, the BDSM.
I have you saying
DSM. BDSM. And adjust y'all eyes, okay? Because this we're gonna be in this red light special right here. Just because we just being extra, okay? We want to be extra since we don't have a red room. That's what this is all about. So
Yeah, I could have a red room. Toys and all.
yeah, I could do.
No, you
I
couldn't.
can't. I can't do the act, but I could
Well, what is the
definitely
point of having?
set the tone in the room.
What's the point of having it?
Just set the tone in the room.
No, because if you had the red room, you would have to have all the accessories and use the accessories. That's the point of having the red room.
Okay, now, but for me, I like to be with the lights off. Then
But
yeah,
then
this can kind
what?
of
Well, then the color of the room doesn't even matter to you.
it does. I could do red.
You wouldn't even see the color of the room.
I mean, I'm just saying though, it's better than the bright light.
Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
gonna cry today, y'all.
Yes, you will.
I'm not gonna cry today.
She's a
I don't even know
sensitive.
why I cried the other day.
Cause
I'm a sympathetic crier.
she's
I
sens-
cry about
she's
everything.
sensitive.
Yeah, I'm sensitive. Okay, so part two of our request. Man, let me tell y'all, it was a lot for me to type up. So I for one, I was late getting here. Two, I was late getting here. Three, I was late getting here. So that's why it became too much for me to try to get all my information down. So I'm gonna have to read from the device over here to tell y'all everything that's not typed up.
Shame on you.
Yeah, I I I failed the assignment. I really did. Because I just knew I had the time to come up here and then I didn't have the time to come up here.
Are we supposed to go today? Or did she have to work today?
No, I think I'm supposed to call her. Um Hold on y'all, cuz I did forget. And so we're going to invite Day real quick, okay? Now, I don't know if Day knows anything about this topic, and she probably on here, and I already know that I'm finna call her because she's my encyclopedia. Because I sure don't know. That's you. Okay. Okay, and they gonna be like, okay, now here we go. Here we go again. Yes, so and I am ready. So I got that down so that it don't echo and
Mm-hmm.
I can see my comments. And when Day is free, she'll hop on here, I'm sure. But other than that, if y'all haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like the content that you have seen so far. You can go ahead and like this because you like us. That is great and very acceptable. And let's get into this. And I appreciate y'all comments if y'all have some, because I would really like to hear from somebody that, especially a female, that is in this.
Yes. Yes.
We can't invite people because I don't know nobody that's in this to invite. So invite yourself. Okay. And if you really want to be in this feed, hey, comment. I am still learning this, and I'm trying to learn. It's supposed to be some type of way where I can get them to show up here.
We haven't learned that yet.
Yeah, I haven't learned it. I haven't mastered it. I've been trying to watch the video and fiddle daddle with stuff as they go along. That's how I learned to do the little bit that I'm doing now.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't got that part yet. But I'm on it. I even learned how to do a few things on TikTok so that I'm a little bit more active on there. Some of y'all that follow me on there, y'all already done seen some of the content that I just uploaded on there, a lot of my shorts. And then I still got to turn around and load those shorts onto here,
You.
onto YouTube and onto Facebook, if I haven't already done so. I'm quite sure that I have them. But let me go ahead and get things started. Like I said, like, subscribe, and I would appreciate y'all's comments, whether you like it or not. I don't care. Tell me you like it. I appreciate it. Tell me you don't like it, and give a reason why you don't like it. I probably still won't care, and then we can just move on from there.
Oh my gosh.
It's the
Just
interaction.
just a comment. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Right. The
it's the
interaction.
interaction. Because I mean, who knows? I might be willing to fix some of the things. Some of it might be adjustable, and what's not, won't. So, our topic today, as you see, is FLR, female led relationship. So, we gave a small little snippet of a topic on, can a man be led by a woman without feeling demasculated? This really falls as a continuation of that.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it,
Yep.
no, this is not the part two of that. But now that I think about it, it's the part two of that.
Yeah, it is. It's like the part 2.A.
Yes, it's the part two of that without even realizing it. So I guess this is a good thing that this person asked us to talk about these topics, because without that, we would not have been into these topics.
Yep.
I never would even known, period.
Me either. Me either.
Period. I mean, seeing it on next Friday, I didn't. I seeing the act and then having a word and a definition and a phrase behind it. Then it's like, oh, that's what that's
Well,
called.
I mean, I knew of BDSM, but I'm not into, like I said, I'm not into the B, but the DSM, yes. I can do all of that. But yeah, all that tying up and handcuffs and no. Well, maybe with one person, but yeah,
My
no.
world of knowledge is still with Dr. Seuss. I was
No,
not.
y'all, she's a little bit past Dr.
Well, I
Seuss.
mean, like,
Mhm.
like really getting into the knowledge of how expanded sexuality is.
Oh yeah, it's a broad
Yeah,
spectrum. Broad,
yeah,
broad, very
yeah.
broad.
I was nowhere near that knowledge.
Okay, yeah, I give you that. But
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss, yeah, no.
I mean, Hills just got cuss words in it with me, but I'm just saying, I'm a little bit more advanced then. Okay, we're gonna get into this topic, okay? So what I do have, I will show. What I don't have, I'll have to explain from the device. Okay. So the first thing about this FLR, female-led relationship, is a relationship dynamic where the woman takes the lead or dominant role in decision making, guidance, and sometimes emotionally, sexual, and practically. So, y'all, men, because clearly a woman can be led by a woman. We see it every day. But can a man, a male, a dominant male, take the back seat and let the woman become the dominant partner?
I don't know about a dominant male, but a male, yes. A dominant male, I don't think so. Not
You
a
don't think
dominant
so?
male.
So
I think it would be hard for a dominant male.
because I'm sure that they'll do it. Some of them
I think
might do it sexually, but that's it.
and
It
I think
kind of
the
draws the line
only
there.
way a dominant male will let a female take the lead is if they're role playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I can see them only doing it only in the bedroom. I don't see them doing it outside of that.
But just a full blown relationship, no, not a dominant male.
Why?
Because they're dominant. That's like an alpha male being with another alpha female and she's trying to take the role. That's not gonna work. He's gonna always be the alpha. She's gonna have to take the back seat. She can't be over him.
All this sounds like a kind of messy, sticky situation.
That's like me because I consider myself an alpha female.
Okay.
I don't think I can be with another alpha male because I'm too headstrong. I'm not saying I can't say that I can be with somebody who's not a headstrong.
You can.
Because
you can. You haven't met the right one.
Maybe.
You haven't met the right one. Because I'm headstrong too, and I'm a very strong, dominated female.
I am. I'm all of that, but I'm just saying when I know. I mean, I know me. I know me. I'm very strong willed. I'm very independent. I'm all of that. Just like right now, I'm fine. I'm very happy. I'm very happy and content being single because that's just me. I don't have to compromise with anybody. I can go and do what I want, when I want, however I want, with whoever I want, which is why I'm fine being single.
But I can see that because when you've been in a marriage already and you've dealt with all the things that you know that you're not gonna deal with again, then you're gonna be content.
Right.
You're gonna be.
And that's I think when I got married, I was the same way. So I mean, I've always considered and I mean, like I said, I consider myself an alpha female. So me being with another alpha male that's as strong willed and all of that I am, I don't think it'll work because we'll constantly bump heads.
Okay. I can see that. That I can see. And usually some be like they're just incompatible. No, you just got two strong leads.
Mm-hmm.
And one household can't have two strong leads.
Exactly.
I can see that.
So that's why I'm saying a dominant male and in a female-led relationship will not work. Yeah, only when they're role playing.
Yeah, because I can see that because there is a difference between being a dominant female and just being an independent female.
Right.
There's total difference. So I can see that. So when you separate the two, then yes, I'm more independent than I am dominant because there's a lot that I'm not gonna do. And I expect my male to do it.
See, I can do all of the above.
To take that initiative and take that lead without me having to say it. Yeah. You know, that's a dominant male. If I got to tell you, I'm still dominant.
Right.
If I got to tell you, because that's me guiding you and me leading you and me telling you and and asking and all of that. So if you can do it on your own, then that's great. And it's sexy too. If you can do it on your own. Let's see. Okay, so the types of FLRs is light leadership. Now, y'all don't mind this light because it's sticking out to me like 3D. I I feel like it should be LITE, but hey, I'm not familiar with this, so I'm sure they're pronounced they got it right. But light leadership, balanced but female guided, dominant FLR, and erotic or BDSM focused FLR. So,
What you look at me for when you said the BDSM?
because I want to make sure I don't leave out alphabet this time. I'm trying to make sure. So with that, let's start with the light leadership. Okay, so the light leadership, the woman leads gently, often making final decisions in daily life, finances, social plans, balanced but female guided. The roles are shared. Well, go back. We're not going to do the balance first. The light leadership. Okay, so the female, she's going to be the one that, like we were just saying, she's going to be the one that runs everything. There's plenty of households where the female runs everything. Yeah, the man might go out there and make the money, but he's doing exactly what she wants him to do, how she wants him to do it, as much as she wants him. Like it's just female dominated, female ruled, female guided.
I agree.
You know, I can see that, and especially if the man don't mind it. I can see that.
And sometimes it's done and he doesn't even realize it's done the way she wants it done.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a difference between a dominant woman and an overbearing woman.
Oh,
there's a difference.
Very definitely. Definitely.
Just like there's a difference between a dominant woman and an independent woman, there's a difference between a dominant female and an overbearing female. They two are not the same. The overbearing would be abuse, whereas in dominant would
down
be
your throat.
Dominant would be consented. It's consensual. So the two are different. They are not the same. Okay. The next one was the balance but female guided. The balance but female guides, the roles are shared. Okay, so
wait, huh?
It's balance. It's a balance in the female guide. The female, she's the lead, but they share the role. I guess that's why I was asking. Even though she sets the tone, she sets the direction, but she lets him still be a man.
But I think that could be in any of them. I mean, if she still lets him be a man, that's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Do we have anything to reference that to?
A regular relationship?
Okay, so if I was gonna call myself a dominant female, then I would fall along the lines of the balance but female guided, because my husband does let me make the decisions of our home, and I do the money decisions too.
But that's a lot of relationships and marriages, though. Because I think a lot of men, well, I'm not going to say a lot, but the majority of most men do feel that women are better money managers.
Most of us are. Not all of us. Some of us done fell short, but most of us are. Yeah. Because we're going to always think about our needs before our wants, first and foremost. Let's see. The next one. Dominant FLR. The woman exercises clear control, and the male partner often takes on a more submissive, service oriented role. I wonder, is it kind of like, you know how you, how is those movies where I can't think of it right now, but it might have been on Think Like a Man too, when they was went to the strip club. Okay, and so you know you have those men. They're they they're always half naked. They're not naked, but they're half naked. They have a little collar
With the little leather
around
shorts
their neck.
on.
The collar is always supposed to be a symbolism of control, like I'm a submissive man kind of thing. Um, so I kind of like, is that kind of like the same thing?
Like the BDSM.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, they have the collar with the chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's BDSM.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I don't want my man.
I mean, there
like that,
there are
but
different levels of BDSM, but that's a part of BDSM.
okay.
Some is more extreme, usually when you want to picture BDSM, you can picture them. Some women will have on, if it's the woman that's being the dom, she'll have on uh, all black. She might have
Like
like
a
on a
cat
black,
suit
yeah,
kind of
kind of.
thing.
She'll have a whip, or we're speaking on the woman. She might have a whip or one of the little tassel
Okay.
things. She'll have like he'll have on a collar. He'll probably have on either some pants or some little leather shorts, and she'll spank him, or she'll probably just, she might even stroke him with the whip or whatever. But yeah, it's like Orlando was saying, it's different levels to.
Hey, and in my mind, all I could just flash right now
And
was
that's
was
probably one of the more passive levels, where they just have the chain and the
what's that?
whip, or
What's that movie with Mike the dancer?
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike. With Jada when she had the house
Mm-hmm.
of the men dancing in all the different rooms, but she was their leader,
Madam,
their
or
madam, master, whatever you want to call her. Oh, now if I was in her shoes, okay, I could definitely do that. Because some of them men were fine. Some of them, yes, definitely.
So I mean, yeah, it's different levels. Some is more extreme.
So now, with it being broken down like this, now I don't feel sorry from like way back in the day. Remember when Snoop showed up on the red carpet with the two girls and they was chained up and he was walking them or whatever?
Like BDSM.
Now that I am learning this, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was probably to them. I don't know if that's what they were into, but he was probably considered their master.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he was.
So yeah, that's a form of BDSM.
Okay. Yeah, I was offended. I was young, but still, I was like, why is he doing them girls like that?
Mm-hmm.
But
and they were probably.
But now I realize that there are a lot of females that actually like that.
They enjoy it. Yes.
Oh,
Whips and chains and oils and all. Yeah, they get into that. I am not one of them, but yes.
Yeah, me either.
Okay, well, wait.
I can't give up
the oils. Yes, the oils.
Yeah, I can do the
oil
oils.
me down. Oil me
Yes,
down.
I can
Yes.
definitely do the oils.
But yeah, all that whipping and no. A couple of spanks, yes. But all that other
yeah, other than that, no.
No ma'am, no ham, no.
Okay.
No.
So the next one is erotic or BDSM focused FLR. And y'all don't mind my typing, I was rushing. But it's supposed to say many.
What does it say?
May.
She just said, forget it. I'm done.
Many include elements of dominance and submission, similar to DS dynamics. within the BDSM. And I keep wanting to say DSM, cut the B out.
Because ain't no bondage over here, baby. No tying up. I got to be free.
So my knowledge stops there. So everything else I have to read from my device here, okay?
And it's a lot.
And it's a lot. So
I'm glad she reading it and not.
I could not get it all typed up. It was just too much. I just gave up and gave in on it.
Told y'all she gave up.
So it was just it was a lot. It really was.
Oh, you still scrolling?
Yes.
She's still scrolling.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so the common themes. That's what I couldn't put after this erotic and BDSM information. Okay, so the common themes. Theme number 1 is empowerment. The woman is supported by leading the relationship. I can see that. I can see the empowerment that comes from that, of being in control.
But isn't it like power tripping though?
No. Especially if the man is asking for it.
You answered that quick.
No. The two are different. One is abuse.
Okay. I just asked. I was not, siding with the man or anything. I just asked.
Because just think about it. Just think about it. If getting with a person and that's not something, it's way out of your element. Okay, we haven't been introduced to this.
But before you ask questions, you do the do's, the don'ts, the wills, the wants. You set down all ground rules.
You don't know what questions to ask because, mind you, you don't know anything about this.
Safe words.
We were not introduced to this. Well,
safe words.
Let's use me then.
Safe words. You always have safe words.
No.
Because there have been times when I had to go through the whole fruit bowl because I forgot the safe word.
My only safe word is stop. I don't like this, or I'm done, or
okay. Stop is your safe word.
But besides all this information now that I now have, take it back to if we had not talked to the requestee.
Okay.
Okay. And one of us ran into a person and just before the act, they want you to do certain things. And
no, it was not agreed upon.
Wouldn't it be like, I'd be like, why?
No. That's my response.
I don't do that.
It was not agreed upon. That is not happening. Period. Point blank. Yeah. No, I'm not talking about.
This. I'm talking on the female, not the BDSM. I'm talking about you. He wants you to dominate him.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm like,
not what he got going on.
Like, well, I've never done it before. So what if you get hurt? Wait, we need to sign a disclaimer.
Right.
A non-disclosure agreement.
Right, because I'm learning a lot of things. Because even though this all is arousing and can be sensual and erotic and sexy and all these things, it can also be dangerous.
Exactly.
So
again, we need to sign a disclaimer.
Yeah. So
I've never done this before. So
being a female that I'm not on this level of leadership and stuff, I would be like, I ain't never did that before. I don't feel comfortable doing that.
And it depends on what all you want me to do, because some things I've never done. So you can't blame me if something gets hurt that can't be fixed. Mm-hmm. Again, we need to sign a disclaimer.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so the second common theme is mutual consent.
Disclaimer.
Mutual consent. Okay, so it says, like BDSM, FLRs depend on agreement, trust, and boundaries.
Told you. Boundaries.
So I can definitely see and agree.
Mm-hmm.
I can. Okay, the third one is role fluidity. Roles may shift over time or in different aspects of life, such as financial versus emotional leadership.
I can
Okay.
see that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like life.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So, and the woman that a man, especially if this is not a role that the woman has stepped into herself, then the man that is choosing this woman to step into that role, you still need to choose that woman wisely.
So I wonder how many men have actually asked women for this type of lifestyle,
Ask all the celebrities,
because they are some freaks.
and they in deep shit behind it. So, because they're not choosing wisely, they're not choosing the right women to place in these type of roles. And then the women like Shannon Sharp, this woman is into this stuff, but she's into it for the wrong reasons. Like she's using it as a weapon, literally.
I mean, I really, I have questions. I want to know. I mean, I want to know.
I mean, for people that do watch this, because I am learning that even though my numbers are not showing for some reason, we actually do have people that's watching us, and I would love to hear from at least one male and one female that has done this stuff. Especially we've had one female from the BDSM. We need a male from that. Well, we kind of had a male too, and subconsciously we had a male.
Somebody we don't know. I want somebody we
But we
don't
need
know.
somebody that we don't know, and then we need definitely a female from this FLR. And I would like to hear from a man that's a receiver of this FLR.
I know. That would be
I
fun.
am nosy.
That would be
I
awesome.
want to know.
That would be awesome if we could actually get, you know, the receiver to actually, you know, even if it's just a comment, you know, you can do it anonymously.
It looks like I might have to tap into this world of curiosity and see what we can dig up. Because it might be people very well in my corner that I don't know. I'm
You don't know
around.
what people are doing in their homes. You know, they come out and they're completely different. They're
That's what I'm saying.
something. They're fully clothed.
And I'm around a lot of diverse people between working where we work at, the medical field, the gym. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm quite sure. I'm cool. I'm more than certain you done ran across some people that do this.
We're going to have to figure out some incentives here because I can't afford to pay you for your story. But we're going to have to figure out something.
I want to know. I have questions.
Because I want to know. I'm nosy.
I want to know.
Let's see. The next one is service or devotion. Some FLRs include acts of service or obedience from the male partner as a sign of respect or intimacy. What kind of service?
You know what kind of service?
I mean, it could be anything, really.
Come on now, Lacey. We talking about adults here. Well, you know what? You're correct. You're correct.
I'm just
But
saying.
I'm just saying I'm quite sure it's both services. You know, you're waiting on me hand and foot.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And then
That's what my mind was at.
Of course. Well, you know what my mind was. Completely different ends of the spectrum.
Totally different. Okay, so I'm going to take this off because we're done with that. Now, we're not going to do a part 3, even though I would love to turn this into a part 3. But we're going to get into
something we never knew existed.
Yes. And yes, our requestee brought it up to us, but also Dave brought it up as well. So, devices.
Mm-hmm.
types of devices that both parties use. Now, these are not considered toys, but they are toys that they're additives to the act. So let's get into this. Male chastity cages. Now, I am not familiar with these bad boys.
Neither am I.
And I wish that I could pull this stuff up, but I do not want to fight with that right now because y'all seen the struggle.
What do they look like?
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to get into that, did we? When
let me see if I can see if they have a picture of one. Probably not.
because we definitely, I would really love to find this stuff because who is curious is definitely me.
Okay, I see male
But
chastity.
why she
History.
look it up on her end, I'll explain it on my end. This is one. Oh, okay. One. This is a device that is worn around the penis to prevent erection. What? Or masturbation.
Oh.
Let me see.
It's like a ring.
Let me see.
Oh, no, it's not.
Often,
This looks painful.
that's what I'm saying. It's often locked with a physical key or a digital lock.
This looks painful.
For example, a Bluetooth. Huh. So,
Baby, no. This looks like a torture device.
I'm sure that's what it's
Okay, well, this one don't. This one look kind of cute.
I'm sure that's what it's meant to do. Remember, oh my God.
Wait a minute. Let me show you these up here. Now that's for somebody that's a little bitty. But yeah.
Do they hurt?
That's what I'm saying. They look teeny tiny. But that look that look like that's just for the scrotum or something. I don't know. But
Yeah, I don't know how to show y'all this, but
they're not gonna be able to see it because I got a privacy screen. But yeah, I'm confused. These things look
okay, let me see if I
passion chastity cage and I just this look like it's supposed to just press it down. That look like it's just yeah, no. That looks painful. That right there. That's just on there. I don't know.
okay, let me see. Cause
These are medieval torture devices. That's what they look like.
okay, I'm on this is so ghetto, but I don't know no other way to show y'all, okay? Do y'all see that? That is a device, okay? And that looks like that hurts to put a male's penis inside of that and lock it to where that they can't
Which one
get an erection.
look at this one. Look at that. That's and this one is a single screw negative chastity cage with a catheter.
Huh?
What do you do with that?
Oh, you poor guys. For those of you that get with a woman that knows about this stuff and they're introducing you to this life. Now, for the guys that know about this stuff and they're into this life, I don't feel sorry for you at all because you already know what you're getting into. But here's one that has a lock on it. So I don't know no other way to show y'all besides that way. But hey, to each his own. To each his own.
This one has
The materials are they can be plastic, silicone, And what y'all were looking at was stainless steel.
Yeah, all the ones I've been looking at are stainless steel. This is torture.
Yeah, I'm sure it looked like it. Now,
This one got a lock, look like in the middle of it.
let's see. Now the female have one as well. Okay. More complex and less common. They cover the vaginal area and sometimes the rear, typically locked with a belt system. Now, back in the days, didn't somebody do like this little medieval movie where the girl had on like this?
Robin Hood.
Was that Robin Hood? And
Mhm.
she was locked away and all that
Mhm.
kind of
And
stuff.
she had on a chastity belt. So
Okay,
they
so
couldn't
that
take her virginity.
boy.
This one got the little lock up there.
Well, at least it can pee.
But it's gonna rust if you have it on too long.
That's all. That's all I can say.
Boy,
That is all I can say.
that's
Is
crazy.
at least he can.
And they
pee.
have so many different varieties. You look at these like you looking at dildos.
Nah, that one had a belt attached to it. So what is it? A thong? Or is it just a belt? I'm curious. I just want to know. I mean, okay. So the females are. Oh, okay. Theirs is a little different. Theirs is a little different. Theirs look like some of these. What's some little What's some little
G-string.
cuffs that the men wear?
Oh, the cup for football.
Yeah, that's what theirs look like. And it has a little key.
Wow.
Listen, if you're gonna lock away my front, lock my back too. Do not leave that open.
Oh my gosh, this got all kind of stuff. Flat chastity cage, humiliation,
Go into that one. Let's see what that one is.
torture. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Oh my
torture.
goodness.
This is crazy.
I wonder what these beads are for.
Are they in the back?
I can't tell. They go in the vajayjay and the
Humiliation. That's torture.
it's a double scooper. Look at that.
Urethral chastity.
So you got one that would that one right there would be for the front hole, and that one right there will go in the back hole. Y'all.
Oh my God.
Y'all. I ain't gonna agree to nothing like that. I'm just saying, but there are a lot of
Wait a
men
minute. They have
and women that like this
a
stuff.
permanent male chastity?
Huh? One that he don't take off?
Shoot, I guess.
Let me see.
Okay, this says a male chastity cage. Oh, well, it's describing what it is. But this says this is a permanent male chastity. Ooh. Oh.
I hope he don't swell.
I'm confused.
Because when the shaft is overworked or overutilized, it swells for some guys that did not know that. And it's very painful for the guy. And when it's swollen like that, the male can get infected.
Well, he won't have to worry about it. This is a permanent one, supposedly.
You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if that makes them swell. Because I've seen that happen. That's how I know. And how I've seen it happen is because I'm in the medical field. And I see all type of crazy ish. I've practically seen it all. So anybody on here that's a nurse that they've probably seen it as well. Um, Common uses: power exchange. The dominant partner controls when the wearer is allowed sexual release.
Abuse.
I can see her getting turned on by his pleasure and his want for her, but he can't have her. I can see that. But
If he has on a chastity belt,
that is torture
if he has
for
on a
him.
if he has on a male chastity device, one of these, he ain't gonna be able to use it when he take it
Well,
off.
I'm sure that in seeing what these devices look like, I'm gonna assume that she puts this on him and then she does things to him that would arouse him, but that prevents him from being aroused.
Okay.
Until she is ready for him to be aroused. That way he doesn't go before she wants him to.
As soon as she take it off, it's
I,
gonna be an explosion.
so I'm gonna assume that that's what that's for.
Baby, now.
It sounds like blue balls in the making to me.
Mhm.
Tease and denial. The device enhances sexual tension by restricting gratification. Boy.
That's torture.
Behavior modification. So I can see if she deems him, quote unquote, to be a bad boy, then I. Some use it to reduce unwanted habits like excessive masturbation.
That's
So, like I said, if when a male's tool, the D, is overused, overstimulated, over ejaculated, and everything like that, it can swell up, it can hurt, and it can get infected. So I'm just saying, these guys, y'all should know.
But if he laying it down like he's supposed to, what does it matter what he's doing?
Not if he's not doing it. You know, some men, too much friction
Mm-hmm.
can cause agitation.
That's true.
Okay, so take a man that's not doing it naturally. Okay, because that's a different feel for a guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different pain as well. Okay, so if he's doing this, sorry, but if he's doing this, right,
Instead of this,
instead of this, that's a different thing. He's making
it's a different feel and a different emotion.
Yeah, he's making it happen on his own. And when he's not getting the ejaculation, the stimulation that he's looking for, and he overdoes it, and he does say he's a guy that has a high sex drive, but he doesn't have a female. So and especially, I can see this with guys that have those sex books and stuff like that, porn books and stuff, and so they use those books to get themselves off because they're into females or they're into males, whatever's turning them on. They're using it as a stimulant to stimulate them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but if they do that every single day because they don't think it's going to hurt them, it actually will hurt them. For one, it can make the tool not work anymore, for one. Two, it can make it swell up. You ain't going to want it to work because it's going to hurt. Three, painful. And it can cause it to get infected.
And if that's what they're using, when they do get ready to have sex, it's not
going to work. It's not going to work naturally. It's going to need that stimulation because that's what they've been using to make it work in the first place. So I do know that because, like I said, I have seen it all on that standpoint anyway. Okay, so A symbol of devotion.
Wait a
Listen.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Hold up. Mm-mm.
I don't see that one.
There are other symbols that can be used for devotion. I don't see that being one of them.
Yeah. Now let me cut into this real quick, okay? So I've had this open for my messages this entire time. Nothing shows up. So we go into trying to research this thing, and then I get on here and I've got messages.
Maybe you need to refresh it.
So I'm gonna say that I missed your messages in the context in which you put them in there for what we was talking about when you said it. But I'm gonna tell the messages anyway, because look at here.
Oh, that's quite a few messages.
It looks like we have, okay. See, it's more of a cage. 13 whole minutes ago. What we sitting right here?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure. When that was showing up here, right?
Yeah.
Dave, y'all just know that I am one YouTuber that don't know how to YouTube. I can't make this up. And clearly I can't fix it because I keep doing it. So the next message that I have is they have them for females too. Okay, so we did find that. Look on the website. I told you. I can't think of the website, so tell me again because, huh? What's sounding? Some men like this thing called sounding. Okay, so let's have a look. See,
What? Wait. What? Yeah. What is sounding?
I don't know.
We just.
I'm gonna. It's she said it's a thing. Okay, extreme restraints. That was the website that I
That's
had.
it. That's it. Couldn't remember.
I was trying to look it up, but listen, I got 100 pages open.
And literally, girl, if I could take a picture of what it looked like, oh my gosh.
I got so many that when I'm deleting them, it don't even budge. It look like I'm just deleting the same one.
You would tell her to close all of them. Extreme restraints. Oops, if I could spell.
I don't know.
Wait a minute, Dede. How you know about all of this?
Remember, she told us. She told us about it, and
yeah,
that's why I didn't close it out. So I
but
can't understand why I
She told us about a story. She didn't tell
it's
us.
a BDSM restraint. So if she participates in that, then
That don't mean she
naturally
should still. She said she was introduced to it. She didn't say she still participated in it.
Oh,
Are you on the website?
look at this.
What is that? Is that sounding?
Sounding.
Let me look at it on your phone. I don't want to contaminate my phone. My phone is newer.
It goes into the pita.
Inside the urethra.
Look.
Oh,
That hurts. That looks like is that a catheter?
that's what it looks like.
What is this thing for?
That's probably what go in there.
Do y'all not want to pee?
They don't care.
Is that looks like y'all don't want to pee no more? Or y'all don't want to bust the end?
Okay, wait. Go back to the.
I mean,
yeah, but no. We might get some more information from Dede.
Okay. That's cool.
Extreme restraints.
Where is this? Where did I pull this up from?
Am I spelling this right?
Okay. So let's do this.
No! What did you do?
I swear.
What did you do? You deleted what?
I deleted my page.
You deleted.
I deleted Facebook.
You deleted the whole thing? Oh, girl.
Y'all laugh at my pain, okay? Because
Oh, it's just this. It's a
Sex shop. Let me get over here and do this.
Wait a minute.
Let
what
me
the hell
act
is
right,
this?
cause baby,
Is that for a man or a woman?
I am seriously over here screwing up something.
Okay. Wait a minute. I'm confused.
I swear.
Is this a man or a woman?
Okay.
Daddy.
So apparently they can bust the end at the same time. Really? With that thing in there? Oh, that looks like that hurts.
Daddy.
Listen, okay. That's the little swing. Not quite like that, but almost like that. Look at that thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
Who gonna put that in there?
Listen,
I done done some
there's
things,
a lot of
but I
girls.
ain't doing
There's a
that
lot of girls out there. Listen,
Woo!
intercepting. If y'all just not hopping on this feed, we have lost our rabbit mind.
Oh, mama. My mind has been blown. It takes a lot of things to blow my mind.
This is Relationship Saturday.
I think I have a fever.
We are on part 2 of this BDSM with FLR.
I need a drink.
Female-led relationship. And baby, I think I'm getting a fever.
Yeah, I do feel a little warm.
I'm feeling a little warm up here.
It take a lot of things to shock me, but baby,
it can be overwhelming to take all this information in, because it's already mind-blowing just hearing about it, reading about it, and now researching it up. It is, it's mind-blowing. And I did not know what a sounding device was. Okay. So for those of you that want to see what a sounding device is, like I said, I'm not going to fight with trying to get this stuff on my computer to get it here and all that kind of stuff. But here you go. That's it right there. Okay. And to me, that looks painful. It really does. It looks painful to stick that thing inside of the pita weeder. And I'm not saying y'all got little pita weeders. I'm just calling it a pita weeder. And you sticking it inside of the pee hole. It just looks like y'all don't want to pee no more. Or ejaculate for that matter. But they says that y'all can do both. All I got to say is some strong men out there to take this kind of stuff.
No, for real.
And some strong women that can take this kind of stuff, because it's happening on both ends with the BDSM and the FLR. These are the tools that they use. And I ain't gonna be able to do it. When they say on that Monopoly board, go to jail, do not pass go, I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be running.
What is this?
As soon as they bring it out.
Oh, it's a dildo for men?
Huh?
Yes, it's a dildo for a man. He puts it on him.
Okay, I can see that for those that's lacking.
No, it's a G-spot silicone harness. See, it's showing him, and then that's the G-spot thing.
Yeah, but what if he has to use that because he's lacking? Wow. He got the stroke, but he ain't got the tool for the stroke.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Because I have seen that as well. Some men, in case you don't know, the older you get, some of you guys, not all guys, but some of you guys lose some inches.
Well, I'm glad I haven't ran into those.
And I've seen them revert almost looking like they went back into that Benjamin Button. The fact that he's looking very cocky while holding that.
Wow.
Read what they say.
$114.95.
That's
And then it's
cheap.
black.
That's cheap. $115 for that. That's cheap for that.
Oh, how much is the white
Because you would think that something like that would be. Text that to me. I want to see something. Text that to me. I want to see if I can accomplish this real quick.
What you trying to accomplish?
Text it to me. I'm gonna see if I can do it real quick.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can share it. Hold on. It won't let me. The other ones let me
Send
share.
it to Snack Cackle.
Here we go.
If you remember the number, send it to me. Yeah, I want to see something because I'm curious here.
What you trying to do?
I am curious. But
Lord.
y'all, this is mind blowing to me. It really is, and that's a whole new world.
Wait. Let me make sure the phone number. I hope I sent it to the right number. Lord, I sent it to the number that I
had. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on.
Phone number I had was 28. Oh, that's the number I have.
Okay, that phone not here. Send it to me.
Oh, okay. Ooh, thought you said it was gonna say it was the wrong number.
No, send it to this phone right here.
Okay.
That way, you send it to this one.
Because if that was the wrong number, somebody just send that to an old lady.
I'm not about to play with you. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to learn something new.
You better not post that picture on there.
Listen, everybody on this page know they better be 18 and up. That's all. Oh, what did that just do?
What is it? What's that?
That's what.
Oh, that's Safari.
Oh, come out of there. I've got to see something. I'm just gonna send that real quick to my phone. Okay, that's what my name is. Critics.
What are you doing?
And there we go. And there we go. Okay, we got that part down. Boy. What can I do with you? Listen.
Not a damn thing.
Listen.
We done went from
y'all. I am still here. Okay.
I
am still here, and I am trying to do something big here. Okay, because I'm always trying to learn something new on this page. So y'all bear with me. My screen is gonna go black again, but I am still here. I don't know if y'all can still hear us, but we are still here. Okay, so just hold on just a second. Okay, so
wait, yes.
If I did that, and Okay. Okay, so now let's see if I can accomplish what I am trying to do. Okay, so y'all bear with me because I think I got it. Yes. Now, damn, they were happening fast. Okay, so disclaimer, I am not a professional. Okay, what you guys hopefully are about to see. Please make sure that you're 18 years or older. Please make sure that there are no kids around that can see this product. Okay, so there you go. This is made for adults only. If you are offended by what you see, please exit left.
Right, back, or front.
Okay, so here we go.
Lord have mercy.
Now, for those of you that saw that, listen,
That saw that or that see that?
listen. I don't know who's gonna buy this thing, but I ain't gonna be able to do it. And this is for a man or a female that is into this stuff. Okay?
Well, no. Well,
This
over 125 people done bought it because they have they've reviewed it 125 times. So for at least for 125 reviews, at least 300 people done bought it. If 125 people have reviewed it.
well, let me just say this is for entertainment purposes only.
And it has 5 stars.
Okay. Listen.
Oh wait, no, not that. 55 people have bought it. 55. I was looking at something else.
It's still a lot of
55
people
have bought it.
That
So if
is-
55 people have bought it, at least 125 have
that
bought
is
it.
still a lot of people that has
Reviewed it.
that has bought that.
And it has
Okay.
5 stars. It does have 5 stars from the 55 reviews.
And
So
I
at least-
kind of wanted to share with y'all
Mhm.
what we was looking at over here, and I'm glad what I was trying to do was accomplished because I really be battling trying to show y'all my photos up here. I'm scared to ask. I'm scared to ask what else she done found.
No, one of the reviews.
Okay.
I'm gonna read it. This might be one of the FRL people. You never know. She said, this one took me a while to lube into my back door. Once it was in, though, OMG. The pleasure from the head pushing onto my prostate. Prostate? Women don't have a prostate.
Well, there you go. And why you able to listen? Y'all saw how big the head of that thing was. I know y'all saw it.
Oh, wait, let me finish. The pressure from the head pushing on my prostate and filling me up was unbelievable. I could go on about this one, but I won't. Such a great and big toy. Why did I feel like I was reading a bedtime story?
Listen, she sounds like they don't need a man no more. They just
Girl, this
They
review
just
was
need
from
that.
the 4th.
So they just bought that a few
Yes.
days ago. Wow. That was what, Sunday? Sunday was the 4th.
Oh my God.
And Listen, y'all see the size of this thing, okay? And it is up against a male figure, okay? So this thing, just imagine it going from like their forehead area down to their chest area. And you got someone that is identified as a female.
Okay, this one I think is a woman. This
using this up the rectal.
This one also gave 5 stars. This gonna be the last one I read.
Oh my goodness.
Woo, this one said, "This is more than I bargained for." LOL. It took me about 30 minutes and 2 shots of tequila just to pop the head in. It literally took my breath away and I was stuck. I couldn't move. It felt like I was being stretched like I have never been stretched before. Slowly, I had no choice but to pop it back out. I couldn't get past the huge head. It hurt so good. I will keep playing with it for a while until I can actually get at least half in. Wish me luck. These people are trying to get this thing all the way in them.
Listen.
Lord have mercy. They're going to be in the
just like
room.
a real man that has done something to alter his anatomy. That can hurt a woman naturally. So imagine what the toy can do to your insides because you're trying to make it fit. Just don't be so overwhelmed and over what is the word I'm looking for? Oh my goodness. You're just looking for that sexual gratification that you're willing to hurt yourself to get it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's that big thing is $115. Clearly, you get your money's worth for those of you that is into that kind of thing and like a long and strong kind of thing. Okay. Please perform safely. This is not my toy. So if y'all choosing to buy this thing because of what I have showed to y'all on this page, disclaimer, this is not my toy. I am not a selling agent of this company. I do not get paid by this. I am showing you what is used. And if you choose to use it, please use it safely.
Somebody made it to the bottom.
I'm going to assume that anybody that can use that thing has used some serious objects up in them that allowed that to fit. Because that's crazy. Even if it was like slimmer, thinner, whatever, less girthy, it would still be too much. I'm just saying.
Somebody else made it to the bottom.
With that being said,
this guy said he bought it for his wife, and she goes to the bottom.
He might need to question his wife and what she doing outside.
Oh, he said she's been around and is an info.
Oh, well, there. Okay, there you go. Because I'm gonna say.
No, he said. Let me start by saying my wife is 5'2", 150 pounds. She has been around a lot. A lot is in all caps. And is a nympho and a size queen for a big black DICK. I bought several very large dildos trying to help her feel her craving.
So he's not enough for her. So
it's time for a divorce, baby.
He needs this toy for her.
I'm quite sure she's cheating.
But I'm saying that
So I wonder, do they have threesomes? I sure wish they would watch it because hey,
I'm
I need
sure
y'all
that
chime
he
in.
I'm sure that he does whatever can satisfy her because she clearly is a sex addict is what it sounds like.
And he said this thing does the trick. Very thick and long, sturdy enough that she can get on top of it and slam her on it until it bottoms out.
Oh my god.
So she's like a black hole. Suction cup holds very well,
Overzealous, yes.
even while riding it very hard. What? She does wish it would. She wishes it was thicker. What the hell is wrong with her? Don't get me wrong. It's very, very thick. She just always. Oh yeah. She wants more. She's just always wanting more.
Oh my goodness. So that is actually gratifying to her and satisfying her. But now that she's accomplished that,
Oh, hey, let me get
she
out
wants
these
to
reviews.
so she's one of those people that's always gonna want more.
The-
Especially once something that she hasn't had has been conquered, she's always gonna want more.
a double, a double dildo. That one is huge.
Who gonna operate the other end?
Another woman, or a man.
I mean, she can be getting it both ways.
Oh hell no, hell no, a bullshit. Shit. I mean, shit. Hell no. Like I said, there are many things that I will try one time, but
Man,
that
let
ain't
me
one
tell
of them. Shit.
Let me tell you,
Yes. Here. Moving on. Moving on. Bullshit. We ain't looking at no more pictures. I'm not sending you nothing else. Next.
with that being said,
We done already went off topic too long. Next.
we have not gone off topic.
Shit. Yes, we have. You want to talk about that?
Safety and consent.
I don't consent to that.
Hygiene is crucial.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Devices must
Be clean
be cleaned
at all times.
regularly and removed as needed to prevent infections and or injury. I'm adding the word and. It does not say and. I'm adding the word and or injuries because the two can happen at the same time. Communication is key. Like all kink related practices, it must be consensual, negotiated, and safe. Let me say that again for the people in the back, just in case y'all guys didn't hear that. I am not a professional, but this is coming from research. Hygiene is crucial. Devices must be cleaned, regularly removed as needed to prevent infections and or injury. Communication is key. Like all kink related practices, it must be consensual, negotiated, and safe.
Mm-hmm.
Safe words and trust are essential,
Yes, ma'am.
especially for long term wear. I'm going to say hygiene is crucial, communication is key, safe words and trust are all essentials. Y'all, I'm blown away. I'm sure a lot of y'all are blown away by what y'all saw on this page today. Because, for one, you don't expect me to do it. Two, you don't expect me to do it. And three, you just do not expect for me to do it. But I had to show y'all what we were looking at instead of just putting my phone up there. Are you calling me about the show?
Yeah, you make sure, look at that last text message and make sure you let the video play where everybody can hear what it say.
What did it say?
Don't worry about it. I'm finna hang up and you can play the last. I just sent you a text message.
What did it say?
Okay.
Make sure they can hear what it say.
What did it
The
say?
first one and the last one?
No, just the last one I sent you with your shenanigans.
Okay.
I'm trying to run these kids out of here because of your shenanigans. Just look at the video.
All you had to do was turn the channel.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So that's what his video says.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that, for real. Ain't nobody got time for what y'all saw. I can't apologize because, hey, that's what the whole channel thing was about. It was these toys. That was going to be our part 3, but we slammed it into the part 2 because there's not going to be a part 3. And yeah, this is what is used in the community of this whole new world of exotic sex, is what I'm calling it. So y'all, if y'all just new to this feed, new to this channel, new to this video, new to this live, new to just hopping on here right now, take a moment out of your day. I would appreciate it if you like, subscribe, comment, whether you like it or not. I would take a thumbs up. Let me put this up there. They can't see us.
Maybe it's the red light.
It's the red light. Okay, I will take a thumbs up. I will even take a thumbs down if that's what you want to do.
Now, if that thumbs down would have popped
Let
up
me
there.
see. Okay. So if that's what you want to do, that is fine too. But if you're going to give me a thumbs down and say you don't like it, tell me why. And depending upon it, what it is, I might be willing to adjust my content. But other than that, I probably won't care. But outside of that, I appreciate all of you that took a time out your day to watch this, because listen, it's a lot to take in. For those of us that thought we knew, you just did not know. And we are going to be back on here on Hot Topic Tuesday. And if you miss us on that day, we'll be back again on Freestyle Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, other than that, you guys, have fun like we have fun. Because every time I get on here, my goal is to learn something new on here every single time. Okay? Other than that, I don't have anything else left to say.
Me either.
All right. I'll see you, and I wouldn't want to be you.
Well, it depends on who it is.
Bye, bye, bye. Maybe we should take it slow. I don't feel too comfortable jumping into something new right now.